Hi there, welcome to another episode of I Am Jador TV. I'm doing a sort of an unboxing here as I've already opened the box and had a few days testing this, but this is an unboxing of a Sony A7. You're probably wondering why I've only got the first generation of the A7. It's not really for me. I know what I want out of a camera and I can usually get it, even if it is a cheaper crop sensitive DSLR, I can still get the results I want. So also helps to know what you're doing and focus on that rather than relying on the camera and equipment. It's just a little lesson, but I can get what I want, exactly what I want from this Sony A7. There's not really much difference between, I mean there are some changes, megapixels, some features, but they near enough do the same thing. So there's like the A7, there's the A7 II, there's the A7R, A7R2, A7S, A7S2, and I'm sure Sony are going to bring out something this year as well. They've brought out like at least a couple of cameras per year since the A7 has come out. So, and they're not varying too much, to be honest with you, but I wanted a lighter body that can do the same thing. I mean, this has the same sensor because Sony build some of this. I don't know if all, but I know they build the same sensor in this as is in the Nikon D610, which was the previous camera that I had. So they have the same sensor, which means obviously they're going to produce the same images, maybe just slightly different. But this is just easier to carry around, and for video, obviously for the tilted screen, for me that is what I wanted basically. So that I get the same image quality, it's got the same sensor, with just better video and weight issues for me. So that's why it benefits me to get this camera. So without further ado, just gonna show you guys the box first. So what we have here is showing you the accessories that you can get for the camera. So you got a battery grip, you got an E-mount for non full frame lenses, you got an adapter there. There's also the flash, carry case, battery charger, an external one, because the one that they have included in the box is only for to plug straight directly into the camera, which I think is actually better than externally charging personally. And the last thing is obviously another battery. I actually bought an external battery charger with 2 extra batteries for charging, so I could charge those 2 batteries with a double battery charger and plug the camera in and charge the battery that's in the camera all at the same time. So for me, I think that's better. And I have a Samsung phone, so the micro USB, which I have a charger I carry with me anywhere for my phone anyway, can also charge my camera. So I think that's handy, because I mean, I'm sure there's adapters for the other brands like Canon and Nikon, but you would have to take the battery out to charge it somewhere, and you couldn't have a portable USB phone charger and charge your Canon or Nikon. So it is a beneficial, I think, anyway. It's not a deal breaker if it doesn't anyway. So on this side we'll have some of the specs, which you can see here. It's got 4K, which is not 4K video, that is 4K that's 4K for the still images, fast hybrid AF, and this has got faster focusing than the A7R. Probably they've upgraded this now on the A7R2 and the A7 II, but it does have faster focusing. The ISO range 100 to 25,600, which is obviously not going to really use that higher ISO, as it's just going to be very noisy. And obviously this is a full frame, so you're getting the same punch as the bigger DSLRs, obviously in a lighter, slimmer body. I think to be honest, I wanted these cameras for ages now. The price came down because I got this from London Camera Exchange in central London, and I traded in my Nikon for this. So thanks to those guys, they did me a great deal. Always great customer service there as well. I actually got my D610 from there as well, and sold my previous Nikon D700 to them as well. So great camera shop, great customer service. I highly recommend them. So let's unbox it, see what we got. And as I said, I have opened it before. At the top here, they just had obviously the usual user manuals there, as you do, that no one ever reads, but you know. And here is to take out the this flap. It's very annoying. As you can see here, got the USB. Focus it there. USB here with the micro USB, like you have in Samsung phones. Place that here. And this is the charger. So what you'd have is this charger here, as you can see it, just that little box here. Then you'll have this power supply, so you plug the power supply into here, and then obviously the USB end here like this, and then obviously just this into your camera, which I think is very handy. And obviously you could unplug this and put it into your portable charger for your phone, and then plug it straight into your camera, which is very handy. And then in this section here, this is the 28 to 70. 28 to 70, 3.5 to 5.6, which is OSS as well, so it's stabilized. But I think this lens, I've done film with it and some shoots. I think this lens is excellent. Usually kit lenses aren't top quality, but as I said, I've been doing photography for nearly 10 years now. I've had just about nearly every lens, and I would highly recommend not to get rid of this. This is a great lens, all-purpose, great for videoing, very quick focus, and you fell in love with this, the camera and the lens even more from using it. So great lens. Right, let's get to the main bit, which everybody wants to see, which is the A7. I mean, just look at the ergonomics of this. I mean, this is just great camera, great. I wish I had my DSLR to show you the size comparison, but I mean, compared to the size of my hand, I mean, look at this. I mean, it packs an absolute punch. I mean, this is great and wonderful, unarticulating screen. As you can see, there's finger marks. You can tell I've been using it, can't you? For the high shots, you can look it down like that. Low shots, flip it down. I think the ergonomics of this is great. Let's put these two back on top just to have a little look. Lie this flat. And this is a great packaging. By the way, it doesn't come like that. There's obviously bubble wrap and packaging. I mean, the London Camera Exchange, they don't just give you it just straight in the box like that. But yeah, great camera. I will be doing a review on this shortly. I just have a little bit more use, but I will be doing a review on it. I think Sony have come a very long way with their DSLR and mirrorless. With this storming the market and people switching to mirrorless cameras, I think this will soon be a takeover, and Canon and Nikon will definitely need to catch up. The Alpha series, I think they are great. The A7 I think is more for the general photographer, but if you were looking for more video with still great images, I would look for the A7S series. If you like more videos like this, guys, please stay tuned, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.